Hey guys, simple video today. It's going to be about internal versus external hygiene. So I have been told in Vietnam and China and Hong Kong that my hygiene is not good. And I think there's an important thing about hygiene when it comes to if you're doing surgery or preparing food. It's important to be clean and make sure you're not going to transfer any germs, bacteria, and the like, fungi onto your food, that kind of stuff, which is important. But when it comes to if you've just exercised or regular showering twice a day or something like that, or even every day, I don't think it's necessary. It isn't necessary. And you won't smell just because you shower 5 times a week or something like that. Certainly, if you've just had exercise, it might be better to have a rinse. But you can tell when people smell, and often it's people who use deodorant and perfume that smell the worst, because when they stop using that, their Band-Aid masking agent is not there, and they've fucked up a lot of the flora and fauna on their skin, the natural flora, and your biome on your skin. And Band-Aids and masks like cologne and perfume and deodorant aren't particularly good for that, and they smell in their own way. So I really think the natural smells better than the cover-up deodorant. And there are easy ways to sort of make sure you don't smell anyway, and that's simply by, I think it's moving a bit. So sweat doesn't actually make you smell. If you sweat into your clothes and then you leave your clothes on, or you don't wash your clothes, then they'll smell. They can smell. Foods that you put in, some strong foods I've noticed, like garlic and onions, do generally make you smell a bit worse, but dairy, I think as well, is not good for that one, and meats also not good, and fish smells as well. So pretty much animal products in general, most of them will make you a bit smellier, and some certain fruits and veggies, some certain veggies in particular, might make you smell a bit more. So whether or not you have perfect hygiene, I think it's more about eating clean and living dirtily is a healthier way to live. Things are too sterilized now. People have a obscure vision of what should be regarded as normal, and when they see someone doing something differently, especially in this culture in Eastern and Southeastern China, people get very particular and anal about how they think hygiene should be. And it's really annoying, because the food you're putting in your body, that's coming in from the inside. You're putting it in the inside of you, not just like the outside. If you shampoo or not an issue for me. But I think that's more important about the food you're putting into your body, your internal hygiene. If you're feeding yourself with crap and you're not washing your colon with enough fiber and whole plant foods, I think that's a lot more dangerous than not washing your hands and then eating rice and vegetables with your hands, So internal versus external hygiene, way too much emphasis placed on external. Focus on the internal and you'll look after yourself.